Good morning. Happy motherfucking Friday. It's Friday. Happy motherfucking Friday. It's Friday. Hey, how are you? How are you doing? I only hoping and praying that you had a fantastic week. It's the weekend, baby. We made it. We made it. We made it. We made it. So listen. So I'm a part of this group. It's a group chat, some side stuff that I got going on. But there was a post this morning, and I wrote it down. Hold on, let me read it. It said, choose courage today. Courage is acknowledging fear, understanding the consequences, and going forward thoughtfully anyway. That sums it up. That's not exactly what he said, but it's moving forward thoughtfully anyway. Now let's let that marinate, right? Courage is one, acknowledging your fear. Two, understanding the consequences about whatever decision you finna make. And three, moving thoughtfully anyway. Doing that shit anyway. Listen. And let me tell you something. My boss man, great man, good guy. He says all the time, we are asking, when we see problems, sometimes we're asking ourselves the wrong question, right? We're asking, is this right? But no. Don't ask yourself, is it right? Ask yourself, is the shit working? Is whatever the fuck you doing, is the shit working? If it's not working, we got to change some shit up. That's where that courage comes in. That's where that courage comes in. He says all the time, you can be right or you can be rich. And rich is realizing I create happiness. Rich, R-I-C-H, realizing I create happiness, right? So if what you're doing for your life, for your situation, for your family, for your kids, for whatever, if the shit ain't working, then no. What works? What is working? Don't ask yourself, is it right? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, things that are right don't even make sense. But the things that work make sense. And in the world that we live in right now, hold on, because I gotta. In the world that we live in right now, it's a lot of that. This is right, this is right, this is right, this is right, this is right. But is that right for you? Is it right for you? Is it right for your life? Is it right for your path? If it don't work for you, why we keep doing shit that don't work? I don't know. I wish I knew. Cause I still listen. No, don't get it twisted. I still do shit that don't work. And it probably, I'm pretty sure it was right. This is some shit that somebody told me I should be doing. You know what I'm saying? But when I sit back and I think over my life, a lot of times the things that I thought were right, they weren't fucking working. You know what I'm saying? Does it work, family? Does it work? That's where that courage comes in. Sometimes you gotta break some fucking rules, man. Sometimes you got to break some fucking rules. Now I ain't saying go to jail now, damn it. But what I'm saying, I need y'all to pick up what I'm dropping down, right? Because who's to say what is right for you? You know what I'm saying? The only person that knows you fully is the divine source, is the great I am, that power. That's the only entity. I can't even say person, because you don't even know yourself sometimes. I don't even know myself sometimes. That's the only entity that knows you and knows what's right for you, knows what works for you, right? So let us stop. Let's quit that shit. Stop doing what other people are saying is right for them. Now, of course, definitely always, you know what I'm saying, seek counsel, seek divine counsel, seek higher counsel. You know what I'm saying? You trying to do some shit and you don't know nothing about it, definitely, you know what I'm saying, seek out, you know, that type of information that's going to benefit you, right? But just remember, like, a lot of times people will tell you not to do some shit because they are speaking from a place of their fear, not your fear, their fear, because the shit didn't work for them. You know why it didn't work for them? Because it wasn't right for them, but it might be right for you. And a lot of times there is courage in understanding what is right for you, what is right for me. That's where you need that courage, fam. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the light cut out, but the sun's finally coming out. It's early. If it works for you, it's right for you. If it don't work for you, that's not right for you. That's not your bag, baby. No. Don't ask yourself, is it right? Don't ask yourself, what will they think? Don't ask yourself, oh my gosh, I could never do that. Bitch, why not? Why you can't? No. Choose to be courageous and do what works for you. You can be right or you can be rich. Rich is realizing I create my own fucking happiness. You create your own happiness. So, and think about this. Hold on. Just wait a fucking minute. If what someone else is doing and they think it's right for them and the shit's not fucking working, why would you do it? For yourself, for your household, for your life. The shit ain't working up the street. I'm like, That's one of my life mottos. That's not my business. People ask me shit all the time. That's not my business. That's not my business. I stayed out of a lot of trouble in my life because all I say is, that's not my business. That has nothing to do with me and what the fuck I got going on. That's not my business. That's not my business. We are all connected in this lifetime. We're all connected. We're all connected. It's a circle. It's a big ass fucking circle, right? But if what others are doing is not working for them, why would you do the shit? Why would you do it? No, we're not doing that. I've done it. No, listen, I tell you all the time, when I'm doing these videos, I'm not just talking to you. I'm talking to the man in the mirror. I'm talking to my goddamn self. And then when I look back and I think, like, why was that a good idea for me? Like, I don't roll like that. I don't think like that. That's not even me. It was right, but it didn't work for me. Don't ask yourself, is it right? You know, and that all comes back to kind of like, you know, that stinking thinking. You know, think outside the box. You know, don't just take on other people's opinions and notions because you have heard that the shit is right and the shit still ain't working. No, be courageous. Have the courage to understand, right? Have the courage to understand and know. That's not me. I'm going to do what works for me and be courageous in that. Do that shit anyway. Life is hard. Life is scary. Life is uncertain. But be courageous enough to know what works for you and do that shit. Do it. And do that shit. do it, and do it wholeheartedly. Like, do it as though your life depended on it, because it just might. That we are all one decision away from either going this way or going that way, right? So which way are you going? I don't know what's this way, and I don't know what's that way for you. You got to understand that. You have to decide that for yourself. But we're always right here in the middle, one decision away. Which way are you going? What do you want? What do you want? Huh? And it's that, when we break it down like that, family, it's that fucking simple. What do you want? What the fuck do you want? You go out and you get that shit. And you know why you can go out and get that shit? Because this is your fucking life. You do what you need to do for you. You do what works for you. If the shit don't fucking work for you, don't do it. One decision. One decision, family. And you know, when I operate in that, what is the next right step for my life right now? When I operate in that, when I'm able to stay in that, we're moving on up, right? Because after I make that one decision that propels me whichever way I'm supposed to be going, then I make another decision, and it just keeps going. It keeps going. It keeps going, and it keeps going. But I keep it small. You want to keep it small. You know, it's about staying in the now. You know, there's nothing wrong with making 5-year, 10-year, there's nothing wrong with doing that. Definitely plan. But, you know, when you get up in the morning, ask yourself, what is the right next step to benefit me this day, right now? You know, you laying in the bed, the next right step is to get the hell up. You know, you get up. The next right step, you know, could be, you know, listening to something inspirational. You know, getting some exercise in. You know, meditating. You know, what is the next right step for you that is going to benefit you? And don't ask yourself, is it right? Ask yourself, will the shit work? And be courageous enough to step out on faith and do that shit. Knowing and understanding that, one, the universe has you because you're walking on your path. No one else's. No one else's. I heard a song a long time ago. I don't know where I heard it from. Pretty sure it was probably in Zaxby, some Christian music or something like that. But it really spoke to me and said, we were made to be courageous. We were made to be courageous. You are strong. You are capable. And you can do this shit. All right? Choose courage today. Don't ask yourself, is it right? Ask yourself, does it work? Yeah? We good? We good? All right. Well, listen, I gotta go to work, gotta punch this clock, but I love y'all. Y'all stay up, y'all stay blessed. Go get your shit. Do not catch that shit, but I will definitely see you in the next video.